Greetings, dear ones. Welcome to another episode of the Syrian Light Codes. Today, I wanted to share an episode on the joint mission of twin flames, and the reason why I'm sharing about it now, it's because there is a major shift that is happening, where we're shifting from the individual purpose, from the individual mission that we had, and stepping into a new dynamics, a whole new perspective on the previous version of the mission that we were on, okay? The path, the spiritual path that we were on. And here I'm talking about the 144,000, okay? The first wave of missionaries. Now, if you have read Dolores Cannon's book, I'm not really sure she refers, I believe in her book, we are the second wave. Please correct me if I'm wrong, but she also mentioned the previous waves of twin flames who came before us. Well, their mission was quite different, and also it wasn't my feeling of it is that it wasn't as collective centered. But for me, we are really the first wave, okay, the 144,000, the first like collective wave that is really massively impacting the vibration of Earth. And those who came before us, they had very important missions, obviously, of planting seeds, but it was not a global collective shift, right? This is why today we see, and thank God with the internet, right? The reason why I even share about the internet is because the previous twin flames were here before the 90s, right? But there were very few of them, very few of them. And right, and today we see collective readings on YouTube, right? We see books about twin flames. We see twin flames in union as well. Not so many yet, but there are. And so there's a reason for that. The reason for it is this collective mission, okay? This is our shared mission, which is our purpose to ascend, to raise the vibration of Mother Gaia, okay? This is the journey that we've been on individually. We had to go through the process of unboxing ourselves out of the matrix and to come back to our soul, to come back to embody our higher self's essence. And the journey we've been on was necessary to be separate, was necessary to be in this context, okay? Now, the mission in union is very different. Also because there is an aspect of healing that is going to come with twin souls in union, and that is working through these dynamics together is going to bring its own challenges and lessons and its own growth process, its own unfolding. Now, it's obviously not going to be the gloom and doom and, the triggering and healing. A healing connection is is actually going to be a healing container. Okay, this is what I mean by healing connection. It's no longer going to be, the mirroring, the wounding triggering, right? Is going to be a healing space, a healing container, where there is this enhancement of each other's higher selves. And so that is one part of the mission, okay? Still, the connection itself will be a mission in itself, but then you also have your own flavor. You also have your own particular passion project, I want to call it, that you both are going to work on. And whether you already know it, you're likely to know what that is. But it's something that you're just extremely passionate about. It's something that you both share a core, you both share mutual talents and skills, but also complementary. And this is amazing because it's just such a wonderful, just a wonderful exchange, and a wonderful, wait a minute, there's a word for it. Oh, this is so frustrating. It's on the tip of my tongue. I'll put it in the description box when I find it, but I just can't put the finger on the word. Anyway, okay, it is a isn't that annoying when it happens? Anyway, all right. So, and okay, this particular mission that you both have, it was important for you both to have certain knowledge, or at least have some sort of just sneak peek into what the other knows. And by the way, I'm not going to share like concretely certain things, because I also want to respect the fact that my twin soul has not given the permission for me to share personal information. So I will just use general examples, but it's something that you both were intrigued by. I want to share. Maybe so you were working on your current on your main part of your mission, right? Which for me, I can speak for myself, was spirituality, obviously, and also writing and creativity. Now, over the course of my life, I was also interested in other areas that, I never really got to go deep, like to be an expert in which my twin soul is, but I was always kind of intrigued by, right? And this is for a reason. There is a reason for it, because you're meant to know. It's usually in the 3D karmic connections where you have, one has a job and the other has another job, and you kind of, go about your lives in separate ways, and it doesn't really allow for a deeper connection, right? Because as you are one, as both will just enhance each other with your own expertise, because you're both freaking experts in your areas, right? And this is why this connection, there's no need in having just feeling inferior in any way, because the other one is a just master in their area, right? And it may feel intimidating at first. I know it was for me to see the gap. But you should also know that you're not starting from completely zero. That throughout your life, I truly hope this makes sense, and please apply this to your own individual journey. But throughout your life, yes, you have been led to master certain skills, certain talents, certain areas of expertise, but you were also intuitively drawn to other aspects. You were, let's say, like, you were intrigued, you were very much interested in, maybe not fully passionate, but interested in, right? And this has allowed you to gain a certain knowledge, because again, these relationships are not meant to be codependent, meaning you're not meant to fully rely on the other person's expertise, because it has some sort of notion of codependency in it, right? When you don't have any basics or any foundation of what the other person is doing, that's when you're codependent. That's when you rely on each other for that, right? And that's just not what's going to happen. Now, obviously, the other can provide their support and their experience, because this is truly what it is, right? It is just the other one was able to focus their time and effort and human time, human resources in it, while the other was, led on their own journey. Okay, so this is what is just so beautiful, so beautifully entangled in these connections, is that it's just two masters coming together. And I got very I don't know why, just the feeling of just endearing, tingling feeling. It's just two masters coming together, and it's this feeling of appreciation, right, for each other. Because if you were to be masters, in the same thing, you would be kind of like, I don't want to say taking each other for granted, but there won't be any just desire to just learn and grow from each other. And I mean, I truly believe that today's episode is just to add even more magic into what this connection is all about, and to really awaken you to the just perfect design of life. This is really what it is. It's looking back at your life and seeing, oh my gosh, this clicks for me. And just understanding that you were always led, all along, you were led towards this mission, towards your purpose. Now, obviously, there were journeys that were just tougher than others. You were sometimes misguided. You were sometimes taken off path. Now, heavy quotes here, because you were still meant to learn some lessons of the old earth, of the gloom and doom. But there were still precious nuggets of wisdom. There were still precious lessons that are going to contribute to your mission. Okay, so consider this as your individual scholarship training path. And now, as you have graduated from it, you're about to, kick ass and show the world what you're capable of. And your mission is unique. Okay, there are no two other souls on Earth who can do it the same way that you do, or that you are about to do it. It's just a perfect, okay, the word symbiosis. I got it. Okay. Yeah, that was the word, symbiosis. I hope it's English correct. And yeah, it's this beautiful, this puzzle piece connection is just a direct reflection of the perfection of life. I mean, let's just leave the episode there, because I just want to leave it to this mic drop moment, because it's one of my, well, yeah, there is no hierarchy, there is no ranking in, our purposes, because we have many. But I know that one mission that I'm called to is to just really bring color back into people's lives, to help us live in a just vivid world, in a bright world, in a colorful world, and to help you see the magic behind it, to help you see what real life is all about, okay? Which is really outside of the survival patterns of the Matrix and the gloom and doom of the old Earth. And this is also the 5D energy. The 5D energy is beyond that, all the survival templates and all the boxes out there. It's just beyond, okay, beyond mind programming, beyond mind constructs. It is spiritual, it is galactic, it is creative, it is expensive, and it is abundant. And this is the new Earth. This is the new age of Aquarius. It's nothing like what we have witnessed so far. It's nothing like what we have been dragged into or dragged along by. And it's just, it's right now the pure essence of our souls are going to create magic on Earth. And that's why we came here. And that's why we were freaking depressed in the old Earth, because we couldn't use our magic. This is why many visionaries, many brilliant minds freaking struggle with depression. I mean, it's obvious, because we just cannot be boxed in. We cannot operate in the old Earth. We cannot operate. Okay, so we had to have so many coping mechanisms for us to endure being just really stifled and stuck inside of those small boxes, okay? And now we're just about to bloom and expand and just being freedom, freaking being freedom to be who we truly are and who we came here to be. I'm sending you so much love, my dear ones, and as usual, I look forward to hearing your comments, and I look forward to seeing you in the next one. Take care, and bye for now.